Armstrong and training and software hub. We're leading the way.
Today we're looking at the differences between if and ifs in Excel, more or less what really an if statement is, practical example, and also what ifs statement is in Excel, practical example. We are going to better study this to understand. Having said that, now let's look at the differences between if and if function in Excel. The primary difference between if and if function is that first let's look at what if. Is that if takes a single condition with two outcome, which is true or false. So if tests a single condition with two outcome, okay, which is what true or false, that you must know. On a single condition with two outcome, either true or false. So that is for what? For if. Now you understand what really was an if is. Let's look at what ifs, IFS, which is this is. So it says ifs takes multiple conditions in sequence, running the value for the first true condition. So having said that, now you know that ifs is used to conduct multiple condition. Okay, if the value is a1, if it's equal to 100, then the result should be a. If not, then result should be b. If not, so multiple condition. So now we've seen what really if is and also what ifs statement is. Having said that if is used for single condition and if is used for what multiple condition. Then let's look at it practically. So the first thing we are going to look at is so we are looking at the practical example of using if statement. Now, as you can see here, this is my Excel worksheet, and as you can see on my worksheet, for instance, you see I have some couple of data here, which I'll be leaving the link in the description where you guys can just download this worksheet and then follow along, respond to how to use the if statement to conduct a conditional statement or multiple text. Now we've seen all this. Let's dash straight to today's segment. So this is my worksheet, as I said earlier on. So, and I'm using this grade chart that being said that if a student's score mark is 0, then the result should return to F, which is fail. And if a student scores 60 is D, 70 is C, 80 is B, and 90 is A. So how do we use ifs here? Now, before I talk about using if you could remember our previous lesson, one can equally use the if function to conduct this conditional statement by repeating the if several times. Let me show you that, then I'll show you the difference for you to see the difference here. So using if, for instance, if I want to use the if statement to perform this calculation or to perform this logical calculation, so first was comparing what is here to what is here, I must then repeat the if statement repeatedly in the logical expression, as in by saying equal to if open parenthesis, then I'll go by saying b2, okay, greater than or equal to 90, okay. The grade interpretation should be a, then comma again, then if not, okay, if b2 again is greater than or equal to 80, the result should read b. Then again, I'll say if again, open parenthesis, by saying if b2 is greater or equal to, let's say 70, then the result should return c. Then again, I'll go by saying if again b2 is greater than or equal to 60, then the result should return D. Then I'll go again by saying that if not, then the result should return F. Then I'll close the bracket. Now, when you watch very carefully here, now in the argument, you can see that I repeated if several times in the statement. Now, this is to tell you that you can equally use the if function to perform this logical expression by performing multiple conditions. You can equally use that. But this is kind of tedious, but let's look at it. Now, as indeed I repeated it, the argument starts by I repeated if 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times. So I must close the bracket 4 times by going 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I press enter, the value in cell B2 is not equal to nor greater than 60. So the results return F, which is fail, as been said. So when I write the formula here, I repeated what if in the logical expression. So for me to avoid this repetition of if in this logical expression, I can use a formula called IFS, IFS, to avoid repetitive or repeating of what of the if condition in the logical expression. So to do that, you also just go by saying equal to ifs, open parenthesis. Then you go by saying B3. So I'm demonstrating that in B3. So B3 is greater than or equal to 90. Open parenthesis. That will give us what? A close parenthesis. Close your quote. So you open your quote and close your quote. Come think of it now. Instead of me repeating the if again, because I'm using ifs, I don't repeat the if statement again. I'll just go bring my comma and say bring my cell logical, which is what B what 3 greater than or equal to say 80 quote. That'll give us B. Close quote, open B again, B3 again, greater than or equal to 70, open quote, that will give us what? C. Comma. Then I'll go by again by saying B3 is greater than or equal to 60, comma, quote, that will give us D. Then I'll go again, B3 is less than, okay, is less than 60. The grade interpretation should be F. Then I'll close my bracket, press enter, and you can see the result is D, because from 60 and above, the grade interpretation should give us D. And voila, as you can see it here. So that's how to use the if statement to avoid repetition of using if in the logical expression. Now you've seen this, you can equally select your cell, which is cell C3, and use the autofill. Just double click on it here, and it will automatically fill the cell for you. Okay, now we understand this. The next one I'd like us to look at is if function, which we are going to look at a practical example of using the if function. If function. Now, if you can remember, we didn't talk about the if function is used to perform a single condition, and this single condition then talks about or evaluates to true or false. Let's look at it practically. Now you can see this is my worksheet. Now this is just a simple logical expression I'd like us to do here using if example. So for instance, let's assume that you've gone to the market. Okay, now we have two towns here. We have Ashaiman and we have, let's say, Tema. Now you always buy your tomatoes at Ashaiman. That costs 20 Ghana cedis. Now you go to Tema and the tomatoes is now 40 cedis. The question here is this: is the tomatoes price high or low? So here we are going to conduct only single text using two conditions. To do that, use the if statement, which is the IF, not ifs. So let's try that practically. Move to cell B3. I'd like you to go by saying equal to if open parenthesis and say if the cell in cell A2 is greater than 20, the result should tell you whether it is high. Close quote. And you go by saying if the cell either it is high or low, high or low. Then you close the bracket, press enter, and it's returned high because the price of the tomatoes in Tema is 40 cedis and the price here in assignment is 20. So supposing we change this 100 to, let's say, 10, okay, and then I use the autofill for instance, it's going to return the result to low. When I change this also to 20, it's going to be low. I get it. So this is how to use the if statement to conduct just a logical test on two values. So the difference between if and ifs is that if is used to conduct a single conditions to specify whether a value is true or false, whilst ifs, IFS, is used to conduct multiple conditions in sequence. As always, that is just that. Catch you in the next lesson. Bye.
Armstrong and training and software hub. We're leading the way. Bringing our ICT to your doorstep every day. Where vision meets excellence, we stand strong, transforming students where they belong. Armstrong and training. Armstrong and training.